Good morning to one another. Good evening to one another. And yesterday evening, we discussed about the program design. And now we are going to discuss the evolution of the C program. In this evolution of the C programming, the basics of the C language, we will complete today. Last class we completed design of the program. Today we are going for the evolution of the C language. Now, evolution of the C language, it is a in that we will discuss about that objectives and introduction and the history of the features ST and the features of the C language and structures and execution of the C program. This is summary. We will discuss what history we have in the future and structure and the execution of the C programming. In that, how we will be use that is a logic in the programming style that we can be discussing this. In this, mainly we understand that is the features of the C programming and explain that in the explanation and how to write and execute the C programming and understand that is a C programming problem, C language programming. Now, introduction of this here, we are Richards, we have taken that. It is a Dennis Richard. He has 1972 at the Bell Laboratory in the USA. He developed. And he was working in the development of the B language. It was that it is a Thompson and this C programming is developed in the Dennis Richards. Here, particularly here, Unix operating system on that he developed in the Thompson and the Kenyon. Here, they developed on Unix operating system on that. Now here, why C programming language is a C programming language. That means that is in the market where we will be used this is a C programming language. It is a good programming language should have a certain quality and like that is a simplicity and efficiency and the computation experience is a computational is a perfect and the compactness is good and well structured. And C is one of the first language to have that is a almost all good features of the like it is a small set of the keyboards and well structured and the model and a strong input and output capacities and capabilities and availability of the supporting libraries and using the controllable memory management and system level of programming support and the mission independent. These features make the C one of the most popular languages for almost even that application we can be used that is a system programming in the area of the operating system, which is mainly it is a devices and drivers and compilers, interpreters and embedded programming and system utilizations that are the most important aspects we have to discuss here. In the futures of the C programming, it is robust capable of the handling and the error during the execution and manage the incorrect input of the data and rich set of the build in the future. It is a robust and capable of the handling that is the errors during the execution and manage that is the incorrect input data. And a rich set of the built in functions and operations to express any complex equations and expressions. Third point is the C programs are the efficient and they run faster than many programs written in other languages due to the optimization of the code and the closeness to the assembly language. And C is almost portable, which means that is a programs written on one mission can be the run on the another mission without modifications. And supporting assembly language with the features of a high-level language, which is required by the any system programming language, can be executed by the any of the libraries and defining that the new type of the data types we can be introduced. This is a C is almost portable, which means that programming is written on the one mission can run on the another mission without modifications. That is the main important features of the C program. And coming to the concept of the structure and the execution of the C programming. Structure and execution of the C programming. Yes, structure and the execution of the C programming. Here, every C program consists of the one or more functions. Each of these functions is a performs its own task, and that results is generated by the task or the pass between the functions in separate. Here, we use that is a mainly it is a special functions called as a main. Main it is operated to the declare that is a act as an entire point for that is the entire set of the functions that will be coordinated by the main. The execution of the program starts with the first line of the of this main function, and other functions are called from within the main function directly or indirectly. There is no rule that the function is a main and we should be the first function in the program. Yeah, everywhere yesterday I explained that writing of the program, we use that as a main. Main means it is a set of instructions. It will be coordinated with the all other points and the it's the all execution of the program starting to the line to the ending line. All will be the functions which should be the coordinated. That is called as the main. And each statement within the block must be terminated by the semicolon. So end of the statement, it is end of the line, we will be take the semicolon, then only system can be understand, C-line. It means that it is a line is a terminated. So totally completed. That will be represented by semicolon. A block of the related statements are the enclosed within the purely braces and which is known as a compound statement. And in the semicolon terminates the statements and hence the statement is can be the span in more than one line and the many statements can be written in the single line. Structure of the functions. If you take the structure of the functions, each function of the C program consists of a heading with the including the function name and a list of the arguments passed into the function and a written data type declaration. These are the three is the most important handling for the consisting of the C function. And a block that it contains the local variable definitions and statements which may be the included calls to the other functions and may contain that is a written statement. It is a example if I take adding of the two numbers, I will take that as a declaration int add integer a comma integer b int sum equal to a plus b written sum. Here the function is added the takes the two integers a comma b as the parameters and inside the functions it completes the sum as a plus b and then it returns the sum. Once the function is the structure is clear, the structure of the C program can be given as it follows, include the statements and include the definitions. Main. Here we can write that is a functions. It is clearly in the form of the global definitions and include that is the statements. All will be the outside we can give. It is a main. After that, we can go further. It is a global definitions means it is a before that stdio.com std io. lib.h, like that, all will be we can be declared. That's called as the include statements and global definitions. And after that, we can write it in the main. Main will be coordinate the set of instructions so that it is we are taking that is the first braces. It is a statements we are taking. Only one. It is a page number 30. Next function one I am calling. It is a I want to display into the statement one what I have taken so that I can take that is a print or execution or operations or logics what we can be used in the function one we can be used. Then after that it can be used for that is the output of the statement. And the phases of the execution of the C program, it is a pre-processing and compilation and assembly and linking. These are called as the phases of the execution of the program. Your pre-processing is going to be operated with the hash include stdio message and in the main void come to the what is the instructions we have given into the inside. That will be the print of hello world, that will be the printing. So that return 0. So it is a compilation is going on. Here compilation, if we did assembly, it is the assembly language is converted into the linking with the automatical output we can be executed. This is a output execution of the program for the C program. It is a various stages, it is a phase of phases of the execution of the C program. Now, here individually we are explaining that's a pre-processing. Here it is a text file. It is a defined as a line. It is a hash. Hash is a character and interpreted the pre-processing. So here hash included. This is called as a pre-processor. Now here pre-processor, it is the main is a entire program that is currently processor defined the block of the code and statements written within the block. So here that we can read that when the program is compiled, the following the 4 stages of the compilation process. Here clearly we can take that it is a hash is a characteristics. It is a are interpreted as a preprocessor and appropriate modifications are made to the code. And preprocessor is a simple and a macro languages and within the small set of the syntax and schematic. And then we go for that is a compilation. In this statement and the preprocessor code is translated to the human readable assembly instructions known as the intermediate code, which can be understood by the assembly and specific to the issue. Now it is assembly language, it is in the statement, and assembler is a assembly instructions to binary objective code, which is a consists of the actual instructions to run the target process. Linking. Consists of mission instructions given into the code, but it does not contain the code from the libraries and the user to program address may not be the referred to the properly or part of the code may not be the proper. So that is a linker will be rearranged the code after adding the instructions. For this library, this is a linking. Next, if I go for that is a program, hash include std io.h and wide main and we are printed is a programming. Then it is a return to terminate the program. Here print message and terminate message. Now above simple welcome to the C program having many constructs that use that is a glimpses of the C program. And in the ports will be the glimpses, will be the set of instructions will be the what we can be reading. Here preprocessor will be the directed to the std.h. Now running to the program. It is a program will be taking to the this program is a Unix and Linux mission and simply using the command for the cc hello.c. This will be running the program. We are creating that output file is a.out, which will be the executable. The a.out is the issue the following the command that is a slash a.output. It will come to the process to the welcome to the C program. That message will can be displayed. That we can be get that is a results and the result. Here, when we will be use the turbo C, it will be the continue to the 16-bit compiler, so that it is a Borland we are using. Sometimes it may not be recommended. At the time, we will go further the DevOps C++ compilation. We will take. Now, programming basic structures, we can take that. The hash include std.io.h, which is the basic structure. After it is the library files, std.io.h, it is a preprocessing hash. Now it is a main will be take the coordinate of the set of instructions, so that will be printed in the message will be displayed. Now this is our overall idea of what is the program, compilation, assembler, linkers, loaders, and files, preprocessor, and now basic C languages. So here we can discuss that as a character set and identifiers and keywords and variables, data types and escape and sequence and statements operators and the library functions of this. That is a basic C language, so we can understand. In this, here generally it is introduction part is what is the elements identified that we can define the introduction. Here ASCII 32 are non-printable control commands we are using. And characters which set the identified keywords is variables. This is a basic C language. Operators, inputs, and C languages. It is the introduction part. Now it is a character set and identifier set of keywords as a variables. What is that meaning? It is a language consists of a certain alphabets, symbols, words, rules, and conventions to follow that is a C. It is no expectation for the data from that we can get, but what we have that we have to use all the groups. One set of characters and variables, names and rules and data types, keywords, and so following the subsections is a display for these items. C characters will be the these are the upper cases will be take, and the C languages uses that upper cases and the lower cases and digits 0 to 9 and special characters it's hash, hyphen, question mark, equal, semicolon, and used to handle. So on their own, all in this space, this will be the we can use. Identifiers will be the these all will be the special characteristics. Identifiers and keywords. Identifiers and keywords means it is a A to Z. It is a small letters alphabets, and we will take underscore. Underscore will be the two observations of the characters, so that it is following the name of the valid example. We can be observed. What we have is a temporal very long and beautiful name and name and tags. The first character must be the letter, and then illegal and character and illegal and characters. So it is a illegal and character space. And these all are the error flag and the order and example. These are the identifiers. In the standard keywords, in keywords we can be used here in the C language. It is a now here the standard keywords are the auto and break a case and character and constant and continue and default to without double is enum, extend and extend and float for and go to if then int long register return short signed size of and static structure and switch type definition union unsigned void volatile and while some of the compilers may also be included, some are the also the following keywords. Order and asm entry for and foreign for near Pascal, these all will be the keywords. These all will be we will use for the programming so that we can be easily we can get the solution for this by using the standard keywords. Variables, it will be the declare that is a certain numbers on the data type data, so that the values are in the data that the data declaration is will show and the declaration will be the example. It's equal to equal to so group 1 equal to group 2 equal to 1.2 equal and the character is a plan like that we can get it. Next, data types is comes to the data types and the repetitions. Data types and escape sequences and statements that it will be that it is a memory size will be the defined on the database. So here each data type is required for the specific number of the bytes into the memory. And broadly we can see that is a data can be classified as a whole number and it is a fractional and a real numbers and the characters and the serial characters and C directly into support all these data. It is a binary representation. You take the 32-bit compilation so that your ASCII code will be take that it is American standard code for the design. Interchanges. It is a character C will be defined on that. And in this binary values will be the maximum size memory will take to power n minus 1. It is the size of the memory. Now it is clear it will be the n minus 1 bytes are the available for the data. So here if I take that is a 4 bytes, it is automatically putting about a 416 bit and it's a 2-bit compilers will be the represented. Here we can be used that is the int, sign, int, all will be the data types. Here data types and description, what point of view will use and what memory it will take and the values of the range of the memory will be the accepted writing of the secret. That is the table in the paper. Next, constants will be the we can be consist of constants are the variables that cannot be the altered, which can be the integer, float, and character and string. Moreover, we will decide different kinds of the integer and the floating points of the constants and discuss which is the integer and floating point. It consists of the representing numbers, which are the generally referred to the number of the constants, and it is following the rules are applied for the numerical type of the constants. It is a commas and blank in spaces cannot be the included within the constant. The constant can be the process with the minus sign. It will be the takes that is a size. It will be the left and right. Plus means right and minus means left. It is a in between that size will be the memory size will be the we can decide. The maximum minimum bonds which depends on the compiler. Next, integer constants will go further. It is integer values will be the almost it is a decimal based system. So base 10 are octal basic system, base 8 and the hexadecimal system, 16 base 16. From that we can be decide that is an integer constant. So which kind of the sequence digits we can be represented in the integer value method. Example, if I take that, it is the same value numeric constants. It is a 2.3 f. It is integer constant. This is the decimal factors operating to the which is correct and which is incorrect also. It will generate at least one integer constant. Numerical accuracy will be that 0.999. It means that it is almost it takes that for one only. Yeah. Whenever it will be 0.001 means take that zero. Accuracy representation means points we can take decimal places. Otherwise, we will take that integer points. Numerical accuracy. Characters will be A, X, A, S. These are the always. These are the constant characteristics. And the strings constants, it will the string is a constant consists of the any number of the constant frequencies, constitutive characteristics, which is included into the example. It is a double, it will go to the characteristics we can be. Boolean constants also it will be represented. It will be either 0 or 1 that will be represented with the constants. Now, symbolic constants, it will be the hash dependent name text. In particularly name text, we can also we can take, for example, hash dependent max. So it is a max, it will be the usual, right? It is a compile substitutions. That is the values we must take as the content like next, escape sequence. Escape sequence means it is an accessory value 32 will be the defined below. We can see in the table character and escape sequence and ASCII 2. And then it is a hash, it is a value equal to 0, 0. These are the ASCII values which are represented in the left side is based on the tabs, which is a tabs based on that how many addressing we can be represented. Next, white space characteristics. It means that empty space, we can take that division r/r or a tab slash. Statement, if I take that one example, A equal to B, C equal to A, I use an area. We can make it is a something expressions we can take A plus B equal to X equal to Y. It is all of the expressions. Whenever we require the logic case, then we will use the expressions. Now we go for the examples of the discussion. Here to express the consist of the single entity. It is a expressions all will be we can take a plus b and x equal to y and c equal to a plus b, x less than or equal to y and x equal to y. These all are will be the expressions. And we will do that is a one program. Calculate the area of the square. Simple here. We should take that hash include stdio dot h. This is a library file. Main. It will be the take that is a coordination of all the statements. So it is the functions. So all the coordination of the statements and functions. So float, length, it is a float length and area. Length and float. So I'm taking the two floats and length I'm taking here. Length and areas I'm taking. That will be that it is the entire length of the side of the squares. It is I'm giving the sides A and length and width. So that area we can take the both of the square means it is both all the sides are equal, so that area equal to length into length. That is a formula. Now here scanf it is a length we don't know, so that it is a scanf percentile f and percent of length means automatically view that is a length value. So automatically here we can we can take length into length, automatically we will get that is a area. So primitive we take that as a percentile to it is an area. Next, get CH means it will stop and show that. Calculate the circumference of the circle. Okay. Hash include stdio.h and the hash difference even 3.5 value is 3.142 and main. And here we will do that is a programming of the latch because of calculating the circumference of the circle. That is a 2 pi r formula. So that logic it is a circle is a circumference of the circle is a 2 pi r 2 into pi into pi value I don't know, so that we define the in advance. Hash define pre-processing define and printer it is a circumference of the circle. It is a hash 2f percentile 2f. It is a circle. Then automatically circumference will circle. Circum why I am taking here. We will go further. It is a 2 into pi into r value will be the circle. So that circum I am taking. Circum is just I am defined as one of the variable. That is a variable we declare into the result of 2 pi. Here R value we don't know, so that scanf will be the take the value. Then automatically we get the answers. Next we will go for the area and volumes. It's the surface areas and the volume of the spheres. Also we can write the program similarly. Now if I want to write the program directly, we can write area A equal to pi r square. Circumference of the sphere. It is a 4 pi r square. So that 4 into pi into r square and b. Then 4 into pi of pi into r and taking. Volume is a 4 by 3 into pi into r cube, pi r cube. That I can take into 4 by 3 pi r cube. And the sphere it is a surface area 2 percentile 2 f area and print f volume of the sphere percentile 2 volume. This will be the printing of the result. And get CH which will be the stops 1 minute and then automatic result will be displayed. And converting into the degree of the centimeters, f equal to 1.8 percentile and plus 32. It is a hash include stdio.h. So it is the float c comma f. Enter the temperature. Enter the temperature in the degree centigrade. That a conversion is a formula we have. That is a f equal to 1.8 into c plus 32. It is a temperature in degree. For in use, it is a percentile to f comma f with ch. These are the values. Values represented here. Next, it is a unitary operator. It is an incremental operator and decremental operator. Plus means It is a plus 10 means it is an incremental operator. Minus 20 means it is 19. It is a decremental operator. Plus means in between means addition will be taken, and subtract means subtraction will be taken. Plus means it is incremental, and minus means it is subtraction. Decremental and incremental operators are plus and minus. These are the operations. The arithmetic operations we have. Then it is a logical operators. These are the assignment operators. Then operator processes. Hello? Seven. Then conditional operators and enumerators. These all will be coming to the examples. And the library functions also will be there. These all will be the library function. We can be used whenever it is required in the program. Next, input and output. If your input is a directly character or integer, then it is a gets character means it is output. That we can take that is a meaning when we will be use the conversions of characters C, D, E, F, G, H, I, O, S. Here O means it is a data item in an octal integer. Yes. Next, output and input and output functions. Next, finally, we go for it is a how we will be user. These all will be the reading and writing lines and inputs, outputs, and operations. All will be we can be check into the writing of the C program. This is the overall idea. Next, we can start into the next class in the block. Block 2, we will be discussing the. Thank you, everyone. We'll meet in the next class.